So this is going to be for somebody that is an experienced waxer, both profession and client. We flip them over and I do both sides. If they need a cleanup strip, then I will do in whatever direction I did not do the first time. I will grab them both at the same time and done. The client is done, the Brazilian's done. I'm going to start with the bikini line. The bikini line is going to be on the outer part, right at that crease, extending a little bit at that inner thigh. After you do the sides, we're going to go ahead and do the top. Remember, we are not going to bring this all the way across because the hairs do grow inwards. We're going to just do this top, and if there's any little cleanups that we may need to do on the bikini line, now is the time to do so while we wait for this one to dry. Now we're going to do the others.
Things I didn't learn in esthetician school part 12, which I hate to admit, but today we are going to go over how to do a Brazilian wax. And no, this is not something I learned in school. So think about the body being symmetrical. Whatever you do on one side, you're going to mirror it on the other. And this keeps your pattern predictable and prevents you from getting lost in your service. So I'll start by laying one inner thigh strip and then I move on to one labia. I like to do them opposite because you don't want your strips to touch at the bottom and create one big mess. So once I remove those, I'll go ahead and do the exact same thing on the other side. One inner thigh strip and then one labia. Once I lay those and remove them, I do go ahead to the top section, which I divide into two parts, and I wax and remove those separately. Now, let me know in the comments below if you guys ever went over Brazilians, and do you feel like you mastered them by the time you graduated from school? Let me give you some tips when it comes to doing your Brazilian waxes. Think about splitting up the body into two equal parts. What you have on one part is equal and opposite on the other side. So we're going to use that to create a pattern. Whatever I do on one side, once I remove those strips, I'm going to do the exact same thing in the exact same order on the other side. That way you don't get lost in between strips and you're more intentional about where to lay your next strip.